So yeah, that's the lay of the land you get, and yeah, so of those, Alviva gets to go first. Oh no, wait, Ariadne gets to go first. And Ariadne is going to... It's a bit far for the acid, so she's going to pull out her crossbow and take a shot at the nearest archer on the roof right next to you guys. That is a 13, and that is going to miss. She's not very good with the crossbow. And with that, she's going to edge up close to the side of the building, so the thing she just shot at can't get a clean shot at her. And from there, it is Cacophony and Alviva. You guys get to go at the same time.
Okay, I'm going to just go up here and leap onto this roof and stab a guy.
Okay, that is a very high roof. That's gonna be a very difficult acrobatics check.
Acrobatics! 22?
Oh, fuck me, alright.
She made it.
Parkour! Yeah, parkour!
Parkour!
Do your frickin' attack roll, I guess.
That was a miss.
That was a natural 1 is what that was.
Yeah, but that one's a success. So I got a nat 1, which gave me an 8, and then I got a I rolled a 16, which got me a 23.
All right, 23 hits. Roll your damage.
9
piercing damage to this dude who's having a very bad day now. And Alviva.
He's weakened?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably pick him off with the longbow.
Okay, Cacophony, I'm going with my longbow. Duck!
All right, duck!
Duck, Cacophony!
Cacophony ducks down.
And 25.
25 hits. That's 11 piercing damage. Let me just roll a save real quick. Does not succeed on its saving throw and turns to stone.
Hey, teamwork.
Teamwork!
Okay, and I think that's everybody who gets to go during the surprise round, so now we're going to roll initiative.
8.
17.
Jilliana got a 4, having a bad day. I don't think you've rolled above 5 for initiative this entire thing.
I don't think so.
Telling you, you lose your faith and the whole world goes to shit.
Yeah, I'm finding that out, thanks.
Yeah, Mom's speaking as an ex-Catholic here. Okay, I think I've got everybody. Oh, it's only going to get more complicated as time goes on. Okay, so Ariadne's up first, because she's been rolling really well today. Ariadne's going to start by taking a shot with the crossbow at the archer across the street.
Hell yeah.
That is a 13 that's going to miss, and after she's done doing that, she is again going to rush forward and try to get some cover by being right underneath this guy, which will hopefully shield her from the other guy too, but we'll find out. And that is Ariadne's turn, and up next is the little dudes with the swords, the copper ones, who immediately notice that a bunch of people have started firing weapons and stuff and are going to rush over. See how far they can get. Wow, their speed's only 20 feet? Jesus Christ. Okay. So yeah, they are both going to double dash over to you guys, but because they use their action to dash, they don't get to attack this turn. And that is their turn. Up next is Cacophony, who's on a rooftop right now.
I backflip off.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
20.
Okay, you do only take half damage. Okay, you take 10 bludgeoning damage from the fall and do not fall prone because you succeeded on the save.
But is that 10 at half, so 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, cool. So after I land, I'm going to do 2 things. First, I'm going to use the participation ribbon to do cure wounds on myself.
Okay, that is an action.
So that is 1d8.
Yeah, actually, that Ariadne rolls that.
Oh, okay, cool.
It uses her spellcasting stuff. So that is 11 hit points back to you.
Okay, sweet. And then second thing I'm going to do, well, I still can move. I'm going to go right there. And then I am going to focus on Mr. Explodey Dragon. And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so you dash across the street, throw a spell,
DC 15.
wisdom save.
Oh, actually, no, I can't. That's an action. Never mind. I lied.
You lied.
I already did an action, so I can only do like a bonus action. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip my cape around me, and this time, because my cape is like black with yellow underlines, daisies and petals start raining down around me. And as I do, I'm doing my mantle of inspiration.
Mhm.
So that's another point where everybody can take a move action, and everybody gains 5 temporary HP who's within 30 feet of me, who I want to get it anyway. Yep, that's everybody. Everybody I care about. So you guys could start flanking if you want to. Alviva, if you want to use your longbow, you can back up. And nobody can take opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So does Miss Kitty get caught in that as well?
Yeah, everybody does. I checked. Because it has to be within 30 feet of me, and they're all there. Yeah, you can move if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And
There it
dance,
is.
and if you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine.
I was restraining myself.
So Alviva, if you so choose, you can dodge around the back of Miss Kitty probably and get away from these infantry units who are charging you right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Where do I want to go to get away? Can I get to it? Isn't Miss Kitty on the roof?
Miss Kitty is right next to you, and getting around her would be 5, 15, 10. Yeah, you'd be able to just like roll around the back of her and come up on the other side probably.
Here.
Okay, so that's where you are. Jill, do you want to move?
Kind of exposed.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around to flank for Miss Kitty.
Yay. She does not move very fast, as you now know. All right, and is Cacophony, is that your turn?
Yes.
'Kay.
That is my turn. Sorry, I was staring at my stuff and trying to decide if that was my turn, and it definitely is.
Okay. Up next is Miss Kitty, who's going to tentacle smash the dude in front of her.
With advantage.
With advantage, no less. Rolls a 17, which just hits, and 9 bludgeoning damage for that guy. And that is Miss Kitty's turn, because she does one thing, and she's not underwater, so she can't do Ink Cloud. Which is a feature, apparently, that she has.
Apparently.
Good to know. We'll put her in the fountain.
Yeah, we can put her in the fountain.
If she's in water, she has advantage on stealth checks.
Oh.
In water or underwater?
Underwater. I feel I should
Oh,
reiterate.
Yeah, we don't have any underwater now.
No, I don't think that fountain's deep enough. So up next are the archers. Just check his line of sight to see if he can get a clear shot at Ariadne. He can. So that one's going to take a shot at her. That is a 16. Her AC is something. That can't be right. It is right. All right. That does hit. 6 piercing damage for her, but she's mostly all right. She's actually higher level than you guys.
Why isn't she adventuring?
She was, and then she retired.
Oh.
And then the one on the rooftop right above Ariadne can't get a shot at her, but can get a shot at Cacophony. So is going to do that. That is a 13. I'm assuming that does not hit.
Yeah, that misses.
Okie doke.
Cacophony just arches her back as it goes behind her.
And you killed the third one basically instantly. It was just darkness forever for that guy. Why is Alviva on here twice? It's now Alviva's turn twice. No.
right.
It's Alviva's turn once.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I want to take a shot at that archer that's threatening Ariadne.
Okay. So that is a longbow hit?
Yeah.
That's a 9. That's not going to hit.
I'm sorry, Ariadne. I tried.
Okay. So do you want to move further or stay where you are?
Well, now I've got the attention of that archer I tried to kill, and I'm right in his line of sight. So I think maybe I'll move.
Okay, doke.
Can I get cover from the fountain?
You probably could, yeah. If you let me just.
Is it tall enough?
Yeah, because they're on the opposite rooftops.
Yeah, you could probably get to a spot and then just duck down, so it's
That's what
harder
I'm
for him. You would
thinking.
probably have like half cover there.
There. Okay, I'm cowering behind the fountain.
So you are currently in half cover, which I believe gives you a +2 bonus to AC and Dexterity saving throws. So it'll be harder for him to hit you. Up next is Jilliana.
I'm going to attack this one here with my warhammer, the one that is directly between me and Miss Kitty.
Okie doke.
Yes!
Shit.
Finally!
Nat 20.
Hell yeah,
All
crap.
right, that'll hit. Roll damage.
You got your mojo back there, Julianne.
13 bludgeoning damage.
That'll be enough to kill it, and because it was a critical hit, it does not get its undead fortitude. However, it does immediately dissolve into a pool of acid.
Right.
But you can still move, Jilliana. So you can
Right.
get out of that pool of acid.
Then I'm going to Well, I'm within range of the other one, so I can't quite, like, get all the way out of the way, but I can at least, like...
If you take a 5-foot step to the left, you'll get out of the pool of acid without provoking an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Right. So I'm gonna do that. Then I am gonna try to do a thing here. We'll see if it works. I am going to try to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okie doke. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
You still have my D6.
Yeah.
Because that lasts a while.
Can I declare using that beforehand, or can I declare using that after? Or
You can do it basically as soon as you see the result, before you hear the exact what that result means. Basically.
Yeah, basically, after you roll, but before I tell you it failed, you can be like, I want to add my inspiration to that.
Okay.
I'd add it.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that inspiration.
This is 1d6.
Okay, so that comes up to a 17.
17? Okay, you managed to successfully cast the spell. So yeah, the spiritual weapon appears. What form does the weapon take?
It's a hammer. It's a big ass hammer. It appears in range of the guy at the door, and when I cast it, I can make a melee spell attack against anybody within 5 feet of that, and if it hits, it does it takes force damage.
Okay, so there's our little hammer. Let's get symbolic with this shit. Okay, so it immediately makes an attack against this guy. It is with your spell attack, so roll the attack roll for that.
Okay. 16?
Let me double check. 16 just misses.
Aw.
Sorry. But the
Okay.
spiritual weapon sticks around and you can attack with it as a bonus action as long as you maintain concentration.
Yeah. That thing lasts up to a minute, and minutes take a long time in combat.
Yeah, every
Yep.
round is 6 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, then that is my whole turn.
Okay. After that is Ariadne's turn, who is going to take a crossbow shot at the archer across the street. 19, that's going to hit. So that is 6 piercing damage for that guy. And she sees Alviva ducking down behind the fountain and starts to think, oh, that's not a bad idea.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, so she's going to also duck down behind the fountain. See if that gets her some cover from the archers. And up next is the infantry unit right next to you, Jilliana and Miss Kitty, who looks between Jilliana and Miss Kitty, because one just made a hammer out of nothing, and the other is a giant octopus that slapped it around, but good. Evens odds. It is going to attack Jilliana. It's going to go in for the sword strike and the bite.
Okay.
That's a 22. That's going to hit.
Yep.
9 slashing damage.
Oh,
She's hurt.
cheese and crackers.
And the bite was a 12, so that does not hit.
Okay.
So that's that guy's turn. Hang on a second. I think I missed somebody's turn. I did. I missed the...
Big voice.
Oh yeah, the big dude.
Yeah.
I missed the big dude. So he's going to go now, and then he's going to take his turn in the natural turn order, because I don't know what happened there.
Which means that it's... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So this thing has got a spiritual weapon in his face, and it is going to turn to Jilliana and cast Magic Missile.
Oh, fuck me running. Oh, the worst day for Jilliana.
How's
Okay.
how are you looking, Juliana?
I am looking 11. I'm not great.
Okay.
Well, you take 4 force damage.
Just 4?
Yeah, he didn't roll great.
Okay, great.
Okay, and Cacophony's turn.
Okay. So Cacophony is going to do 2 things. The first thing she's actually going to do is she's going to healing word Jilliana.
Okay.
So she gestures that way, and I'm going to raise that to level 2.
Okay.
So she's going to gesture that way and say, Jilliana, you can just stay standing. You're doing great.
Am I?
Yes, you are, Jilliana. You are.
This
And then
day
I'm going to add a
is
plus.
terrible.
You're doing great. 10 health back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then, because she kind of wants to get Mr. Buddy Guy away from the door over here, because, you know, he's probably the kind that well, it was implied that he would explode.
He also casts Magic Missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
We found that out.
So she's going to inch down this way, so this guy, and hopefully this guy can't actually hit her still. And she's got multiple daggers, so she is going to yoink one out and then fling it at him.
Okie doke.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Roll damage.
9.
9 piercing damage for that guy. Okay. Cool. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Yeah,
Okey-doke.
forget this mystical stuff. Just go for the sheer brute force.
Up next is Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty's gonna take well, first off, Miss Kitty starts her turn at a pool of acid, so she's going to take 8 whole acid damage.
Ow.
Miss Kitty, no.
And then Miss Kitty is going to take a 5-foot shuffle to the left because that's really all about as fast as she can move.
Oh,
Right
Right in
baby.
front of the other guy?
And she is going to tentacle smash the copper thingy in front of her if I can find her freaking character sheet. Here we are. Guys, I have so many windows open right now.
We believe in you.
17, that's gonna hit. She does 12 bludgeoning damage to him. He's having a bad day.
Oh, he's having a bad day?
And after that are the archers, who are having a hard time finding anybody to shoot, really.
That's the idea.
Yeah, one of them sees Juliana pretty clearly, is going to take a shot at her,
Oh.
which is a 13. That's not going to hit. The other one
See,
can't
this
quite
is why I go clingety clong.
The other one can't quite get a clear shot at Cacophony, and is going to, despite Elviva's cover, try and take a shot at her. So that's going to be +2 to your AC, which means a -2 to the roll. 16, I think that just barely hits your AC.
He got
Well,
Just collapse to the ground, Aviva.
good news, he
Now you're
only,
gonna get
he only
nat
did
20s
4
only.
piercing damage.
That's
4
enough.
Okay,
piercing
he got
damage.
me a little. He only got me a little, guys. It's okay.
Oh.
Suddenly nat 20s all around.
Yeah, don't we get points for dramatic effect?
No.
Too bad. We should.
Okay, up next is the bronze one, who can apparently cast spells.
But he's got a dagger sticking out of him, so he's pissed.
Yeah, it's going to cast Mirror Image on itself, which means 3 illusory duplicates appear
Oh
around it.
Oh,
And you're
God
not
damn
you're
it.
not quite sure which one is the real one now.
no!
Oh no, it's magical hats. Quick, asking a question only the real spellcasting dude would know.
And let's see if the Cacophony is probably the closest.
Yeah.
So, Cacophony, you've now got 4 new friends.
Oh boy. Good.
Now I have a question, though.
Yeah.
One of these is real. Can all 4 of them do something, or are the others just illusions and they can't actually do anything? Like, only the real one can...
Yes, but they all attack at the same time, so it's hard to tell which one is the one that actually did damage.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Cacophony, like I
see.
said, you got a bunch of new friends.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll be
however-
honest, 99% of my action was hoping to get him away from the Temple of Ethla, so when he exploded, he wouldn't take it with him. So I did
That's
well.
fair. That is fair. So yeah. However, they use their action to cast magic, whatever, mirror image. So they can't attack on this turn. So after that, it is Alviva's turn.
Boy. Well, I want to come to Cacophony's rescue, but I got these 2
Yeah,
archers
take
that
care
I'm in
take care of the
trouble.
archers first, because they're causing us
Yeah,
trouble and
so-
moving around.
You know that guy that took a shot at me and pissed me off? I'm going to take a shot at him.
That's fair. Roll your attack.
24, 10 piercing.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurt him quite a bit. He's not dead, but he's pretty close to it.
That'll show you to take a shot.
Yeah,
at
this
me.
guy basically takes a shot at you, sticks you a little bit in the shoulder, you turn, glare at him, and fire back, and just hit him
Yep.
right in the chest.
You betcha. Yep. Payback's a bitch, sucker.
Toolbox has wandered off the ship.
Okay, Juliana.
Okay, I am going to hold position, but I'm going to try and shoot off a sacred flame at let's go with the guy that's further away on the roof, the one to the left of me.
Okay, that's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Rolled a 15 on the dex save.
Is that against what?
That's
That
against
should
your
be,
spell save DC.
Your whiz is 5, right?
It's 15.
Okay, it meets it, therefore it succeeds, so no damage. Sorry. But you can also do a thing with your spiritual weapon. You can move it up to 20 feet and attack with it as a bonus.
Yeah, I'm going to move the spiritual weapon over to one of these duplicates and swing and hope it works.
Okay, so you swing. What's the roll the attack for it?
Shoot, that's an 11.
11. You swing and a miss.
Yep.
Hang on, let me just double check whether it is in fact a miss, because
You don't know which one it is, do you? You don't know which one is the real one.
actually, yeah, you do hit one of the duplicates and it goes poof.
But if she'd hit the original, would that mean them all go poof?
No.
Wait, I've played enough Zelda games. You have to look for the one that spins around in a circle. Well, at least that's one duplicate down.
Here's the fun thing about this spell. I don't actually have to remember which one's the real one.
Oh, you roll for it? It's chance?
Yeah.
Kiddington, middle name Walker.
So yeah. So now Ariadne's turn. She's ducked down behind the water fountain, and she's going to take a shot at the archer that Alviva just hit real bad. That is a 13. That does not hit. She's having a bad day. And up next is the little infantry unit there that you guys have apparently forgotten about. He's right there.
I just figured Miss Kitty would get him.
Yeah. Speaking of, he just took a walloping from Miss Kitty, so he's going to attack Miss Kitty. If I can find the right character sheet.
Oh, poor kids.
Fuck my life.
So we're not going to do
The
this
things
again,
you do
right?
for us.
That's not even the right. Okay, here we go. So the short sword misses. Let's see if the bite does, although I'm pretty sure this robot is immune to poison, but we'll find out. The bite does hit. Miss Kitty takes a whole 7 piercing damage, and then I don't think Miss Kitty can be poisoned. Yeah, Miss Kitty can't be. Yeah, although the poison is technically paralysis, but it's poison and it's a robot, so fuck it. So Miss Kitty's fine. And that's that thing's turn, and it's kind of looking around and looking a little nervous, and also it started its turn in the acid.
You think it would remember about the acid.
You know, these things aren't particularly smart on account of being dead.
You think it would memento at least a little bit of Mori.
Well, it took exactly 1 damage from the acid, so. But it is going to shuffle out of the acid. And up next is Cacophony, who is currently surrounded by buddies.
Hey guys, you know, I do happen to love, I tend to have an affection for Dragonborn, but I have to say, gentlemen, I am just not interested in you in particular. And then she swirls her rapier and she's going to stab one.
Okay.
Your dance card's all full up, huh?
Yeah, my dance card's all full up.
So roll your attack.
24.
Okay. Hang on, I gotta do my thing.
Ooh, I hit him.
You hit the real one.
13 piercing.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so Cacophony swirls, and then she actually seems to meet, like, actual meat there, and then she pulls back, and, but instead of attacking again, because then it would be a whole nother roll, she is going to swirl her hand and go, Jilliana, you can handle this, and if we get through this, we will be able to save your temple. So have another bardic inspiration, Jilliana.
Neat.
And that gets me out of bardic inspirations for the day.
Okie doke. So now it is Miss Kitty's turn. Miss Kitty smash.
Yeah, Miss Kitty smash.
Miss Kitty rolled a 15, which does not hit, unfortunately.
No.
So
Miss Kitty no smash.
So now it is the archer's turn. The one that just got shot by Alviva is now going to take a shot back at her, because now it's personal. Perhaps a little too personal. He rolled like garbage. So that misses.
So mad.
And the other one is kind of looking around, trying to figure out what the situation here is here, and is going to take a shot at Miss Kitty. That is a 16. Miss Kitty has an AC of 11. She does not move very fast. So that is 4 hole piercing damage to Miss Kitty.
Oh.
And up next is Alviva.
You're right, it's personal. What's in
This guy's
this?
now your nemesis.
20. Piercing
20
7.
hits. Roll a
Piercing
7
7.
damage.
You're done, sucker.
Well, we'll see, because he's got to do his
Constitution.
Constitution save.
Oh, come on. I keep putting arrows
He
in.
makes the Constitution save and drops to 1 hit point instead.
Ugh.
Do you think this sucker's still alive?
Yeah, he starts to fall off the roof and catches himself and just kind of like, it's like watching a like really bad stop motion animation as he just kind of pulls himself back up into a standing position. And up next is Jilliana.
Ugh. 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 I hate this whole day. I'm gonna hit the one in front of us.
Okie doke, that's with the Warhammer?
Yep. Wait, do I get flanking on that?
No, because it's not directly across.
Okay, well, that's a 12.
You have a bardic
you can-
inspiration.
You can roll your bardic inspiration if you want, yeah.
Yeah, I hate this day. Okay, that brings it up to a 14.
14 still doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Oh, even on the fake ones, because they're like
No,
isn't the
she's
DC like
she's attacking the one right in front of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Warhammer.
No, but I am about to use my bonus attack for that. I probably wasn't looking whenever she actually hit the real one. So I'm gonna move the Warhammer to this guy.
Okay.
The one on the right, and I'm going to go for that attack. Really?
That's a nat 1.
It's a nat 1 on a spectral hammer. It just goes through him.
Oh, the dice are really, really you're really embracing your whole like character development shtick today, aren't they?
Yeah, this is really enforcing the narrative, is what's happening here.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that misses.
Yep.
So yeah, that's Jill's turn. Now it's Ariadne's turn, who's going to take a shot at the archer with 1 frickin' hit point. She's like, this is my moment. It's not her moment. She rolled a 13. I don't think she's rolled above a 13 this whole time.
Ariadne.
Listen, she spent all of her spells on participation ribbons for you guys. And yeah, and up next is the guy in front of Miss Kitty. Looking around is kind of having a hard time because on the one hand it's surrounded, but on the other hand everyone seems to be kind of ignoring it. And seeing that the biting did not seem to do much to Miss Kitty, it's going to turn around and take a shot at Ariadne instead because it's like, fuck it. So short sword first, which is 18, which is going to hit. 5 slashing damage. The bite also hit. 7 piercing damage. And she has to make a Constitution saving throw. 15 succeeds. She's fine. That's its turn. Up next is Cacophony.
Okay. Well, I am going to double slash at Mr. Explodey below.
Okay.
So first my rapier.
Is that how it's pronounced?
That's a fail.
I guess it's
definitely.
French.
And then next my daguier.
Well, hang on. I gotta roll to see if it'll...
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Do I have to roll or can I roll to switch it to a... Oh god, it's way back there.
You have to, I think you have to. If you have 3 duplicates, well, if you have 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher.
Yeah, okay, hang on, let's see. Because the duplicates actually have a roll, actually have a DC that's lower.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because I strike at him, so he's fine.
Yeah, he rolled a 5,
Somehow
so...
Cacophony seems to know innately which one is him. Because, boy, she keeps talking against him.
Yeah, here's the thing. He actually has a higher AC than the duplicates, so you targeted the right one, but you missed.
How she can tell the difference? Who knows? Maybe it's her innate attraction to Dragonborn. Who knows?
Even zombie ones that don't actually seem to be Dragonborn?
Even zombie males, yeah.
Okay.
She just knows instinctively. This is the real one.
It's Miss Kitty's turn now. Miss Kitty smash. Miss Kitty rolled a 21. Miss Kitty really smash. So that is 8 bludgeoning damage, which should be enough to kill this thing, but let's roll a Constitution saving throw. It rolled a 9, which fails, so it dies and immediately dissolves into a pool of acid.
Luckily for no one involved.
Yeah, the only one who get hit, the ones who get hit by the acid are 2 of my NPCs. You guys are fine. Okay. So after that, Miss Kitty's gonna shuffle out of the acid, and make a feeble attempt at getting at the archer on the roof, but she has a movement speed of 10 feet, so it's gonna be a while. Up next to the archers, the one with 1 hit point, it's like really hyper focused on Elviva now.
Oh, no.
Oh god, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me.
His aim's got to be pretty unsteady. Condition he's in.
He did roll a natural 20, but thanks to your adamantine breastplate, you're immune to critical hits. So you only take 3 piercing damage.
Oh.
You still get hit, but it's like a little pinprick. You're fine.
Okay.
This is Elviva.
And the second one is looking around, sees Miss Kitty, sees a bunch of people, and it's just like, nah, just gonna shoot at Miss Kitty.
Oh.
Successfully hits Miss Kitty for 2 whole piercing damage. Miss Kitty is a tank. So that's their turn. Up next is Elviva.
Guess what I'm going to do?
Shoot the guy on the roof.
Gee, you think?
Look, it's got to work eventually.
Oh, for crying out
Not
loud.
with a natural 1, it won't.
Oh, look at that.
Well, it
I
won't
missed.
today.
It's a good thing none of your friends are in that area. You would have
Oh.
accidentally shot one of them instead. And up next is Juliana.
God, I hate this day. Now, do I try to take out the nemesis? You know what? I feel like there's a real simmering passion over there that I don't want to get into.
Sure.
So I'm gonna shoot a sacred flame at the other archer.
Okay, that's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
That's 11. That's a failure. Roll your damage.
great. That's 4 radiant damage.
4 whole radiant damage. So it's not quite dead, but it's very close.
Well, I'll take it. Actually, before that, I'm gonna move. No, I'm not gonna move.
You're surrounded by acid. You should not move.
Yeah. Then I'm going to take my base attack, my bonus attack with the hammer. I'm gonna go for that one on the right again.
Okay,
Let's just see how it goes. That's
Ah,
22.
yeah.
that'll hit. However, you did hit one of the duplicates.
That's fine.
I'm narrowing it down.
Look, 50% of them are gone now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm not actually joking or being sarcastic. I'm saying you're narrowing it down. I'm saying that's very helpful.
This is the worst spell in the world. I'm never using this again. I hate this.
It's so much work for you.
Also, I appear to have deleted the bronze one from the initiative order again.
Amazing.
Fuck me. All right, back in you go.
Maybe that was one of the copies.
All right, so it's gonna go now because it should have before you. God damn it. I think I missed like 2 turns of these guys as well.
Could be.
All right, so these guys are gonna go twice just to make it. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. It's gonna be once.
We love you, kid.
So it is going to go in for a full round of 2 claws and a tail on Cacophony.
Ugh, excellent. Love it.
First one's a 16.
Fail. Cacophony squeals and dodges sideways.
Second one is a 25.
Hit.
That's 6 slashing damage to you.
Okay, that just gets rid of my temporary HP, basically.
And the tail attack was a natural 1, so it misses spectacularly.
She just jumps over that one in her stiletto heels, and it's kind of embarrassing for him.
It's like a skip it.
And you know what? Because I hate this spell so much and it rolled a natural 1, I'm going to say that the tail attack actually misses you so badly that it hits one of the duplicates and poofs it.
Oh my god. There he is. There's our boy.
There's
There's
your
our
boy.
boy.
There's the real boy.
I hate him.
We're back up to Ariadne, who's like, oh, fuck me, and takes a shot at the one with 3 hit points instead of the one with 1 hit point, because clearly something weird's going on there. Rolls a 24, finally. 11 piercing damage, which should be enough to kill it, but fails its saving throw. That one is dead and turns to stone. Okay, up next is Cacophony, who you've got the real boy in front of you now.
Yeah. I've got the real boy in front of me, and he's looking pretty bad hurt.
Yeah.
And that means if I kill him, he's going to explode in my face.
Yes.
So first thing Cacophony's going to do is she's just going to let him take a reaction attack and get away from him.
Okay, are you eating an attack of opportunity or are you disengaging?
I'm eating an attack of opportunity.
Okay, he's gonna go in with the long sword. That's a 22.
Hit.
7 slashing.
Okay. So she gets slashed as she dodges sideways, and then as she gets over there, she rubs her hands together, and she goes, "There's no need to keep dragging on this battle."
Oh, God.
But I'm actually doing, instead of my vicious mockery there, I'm going to do dissonant whispers. So he needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. I'm tempted to give him disadvantage from the pun. Rolled a 9, fails the saving throw.
And he takes 9 damage, and he's scared of me now.
Well, he takes 9 damage. Let's see what happens afterwards.
Let's see what happens.
Rolled a 13 on the con saving throw, fails, dies, and explodes.
Excellent.
Within 10 feet. Let's see if nope, nobody's within 10 feet, so it just kind of explodes and kind of sets the nearby building on fire, but not super a lot.
Not as much as compared as when he was actively moving around doing so.
Yeah. So, yeah, we still got that one frickin' archer left, though. I was about to say that the battle is over, but it's not, because there's this one guy who apparently has the luck of the gods.
The battle is never over. Please, Alviva, just kill it. Kill your nemesis.
It is now Miss Kitty's turn. Miss Kitty is going to take a 10-foot shuffle over to that archer and then end her turn. No, wait, she can dash. Still did nothing. Next is the archer, who's like, should I shoot at this octopus that's trying to climb up the building? I can't really get a clear shot at it. I'm gonna shoot at the thing that just killed my boss instead.
Just wait there, Miss Kitty. I'm going to send him to...
There's a 14 against your AC, Cacophony.
Miss.
Okay.
Cacophony making her pun, just hears the whiz of the arrow and quickly steps sideways.
You know what? There's one guy left and he's got 1 hit point. I'm gonna say that over the next round or so, you successfully finish this guy off. Fuck it.
You don't wanna let this just drag on into eternity?
No.
How about he died from blood loss or something?
He's dead. He can't die of blood loss.
Oh.
It's fine though. You guys, you're all taking pot shots at this guy, and eventually one hits and he just falls over and turns to stone. It's fine. He actually falls off the roof onto Miss Kitty as a statue.
That's what I figured. Yeah. Lunchtime, Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty just kind of like gets a statue that falls on her, just kind of knocks her dizzy for a little moment. She shakes her head, then kind of looks around. So yeah, silence falls over the battlefield. The Temple of Ethla is smoldering. The fire is starting to die out.
Juliana makes a break for the door.
Yeah, Cacophony's with her.
You reach the door. As you approach the door, you notice that around the side of the building is a small gathering of priests. Yeah, you recognize Mother Sylvia, who is the high priestess of the temple. She is injured but alive.
Oh my god, is everyone okay? Sylvia? Brune, Tamarinth, Alice, Catrus, everybody?
We lost a few, but we're fine. We're all fine.
They were carving something on the front door. While she's checking on her, basically what's her family. Does Cacophony see what that sign is?
Yeah, as you approach it, you can see that there is a very crudely carved dragon skull on the door, and a couple of symbols that you don't recognize. Do you speak Draconian?
Actually, I might, because I love them. 1 second. No, I only have 2 languages, Common and Elvish.
Surely you have some kind of a cantrip bullshit for that.
That's something to work on in the future.
Yeah, that's how you learn a love language.
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, Mr. Hurst and the captain appear at the other end of the street and come running towards you guys.
Captain, do you happen to speak breed dragon?
She kind of, you see her hesitate for a moment, and
I
then
suppose we could take etchings of it and offer it to Finn later.
kind of shrugs and comes over and looks at it and goes, No, I don't speak Draconic.
How to check if you speak Draconic. 101. Come and read it.
But Mr. Hurst at this point pipes up with, they look like they're retreating. They look like they're on their way out.
Jill is going to try to cast a Cure Wounds on Mother Sylvia.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. What level is the Cure Wounds?
Level 1. That's a 12.
12 is enough. So you successfully cast the spell, even though you kind of struggle with it a little bit. And Mother Sylvia appears to notice.
Yeah, there's clearly some hesitation in how she's casting.
Yeah, she appears to notice that you're having trouble with the spell, but yeah, she does kind of manages to get to her feet and goes over and looks at the front door. It kind of looks quizzically at it, like she's not sure what she's seeing.
Does any of that make sense to you, Mother?
It's a lot of it's archaic, like it's old or draconic. I can't quite. Then she starts like following some of the symbols with her fingers, and seems fixated on one of them. By the way, Jilliana, are you looking at this door as well?
Yeah.
Some of these symbols look familiar, like recently familiar.
What?
The symbols that you copied down from that ritual in the catacombs underneath Port Meridian. You're seeing some of them here.
Oh, wait, that's right. Jilliana fishes into her pack and pulls out the notes she had made.
Okay, are you offering them to Mother Sylvia?
Yes.
Okay,
Mother, I have no idea if this is going to help, but does any of this look familiar?
She takes the notes from you and she looks over them, and then she looks up at the door. She says, "It's the same archaic draconic. I can't quite read all of them, but..." And then she points at a symbol on the paper, and then another symbol on the door, and she said, "That one, I think, says World Eater."
Oh,
Ominous.
dear.
And then she kind of shakes herself out of it and looks around and goes, thank you all. Oh, thank you for your help. I would offer you a reward from the temple, but it is, as you can see," and she kind of gestures to the temple, and part of the roof caves in at that exact moment.
Is there, there's got to be something. Is there anyone else that's hurt, that's injured, that I can help with? I have to do something.
Everyone, there are a few injured, a few wounded, but honestly, there are a few who are beyond your help at this point. And then the captain pipes up with, "We did manage to get a lot of people out of the city. They'll probably be trickling back in now that the whatever they were in retreat."
Captain, why are these things? Why would they come here?
Then Ariadne pipes in with, "Well, they did appear to be looking for something. For someone, perhaps."
Why would they come here, though? I mean...
They came to the Temple of Ethla and they drew the symbol of the World Eater on it, which implies they're looking for someone, I think, associated with Ethla.
And then Mother Sylvia pipes up with, "Honestly, there were so few of them concentrated here. I think this was their version of a prank.
What?
They saw the temple and they decided to do whatever it was, and a lot of them moved on to continue the search."
Do you know where they moved on to?
The rest of the city, I think.
Then we need to follow their trail, don't we?
Yeah. At this point, the captain pipes up and says, "Well, I don't know why they were here, but I think I know where they came from."
We can head there. I'm assuming it's a
Where?
place we'd have to access by ship.
Yeah, it's another sphere. They could have only come from that sphere, although I've never seen undead ones before. Honestly, I don't know how you make a zombie out of something that explodes when it dies.
That would be messy, to say the least.
Yeah, that should be impossible, like logically speaking, but I know where they came from, and I fully intend to go there and find out why they came here, and why they're zombies now.
It sounds to me as if some of us, at least, will be renegotiating our contract with you.
Jilliana looks back at the church. No, they don't get to do that. Where do we have to go?
The sphere's called Kryn Space, and that's where we're headed next.
Then let's get packing.
JEMJAMMER is performed by Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Vicky Sharon, and it is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs were concepted by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art was illustrated by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm Audio Works. You can find more episodes of this show, as well as our other shows and news at our website, crookedrussiancam.horse. You can find us on Twitter at CRC Podcasts and on Tumblr at crookedrussiancam.tumblr.com. If you want to support us, a like, rating, review, subscribe wherever you find our podcast is super helpful and helps us get discovered. And if you want to give us some money, you can do that at patreon.com/thejamjam or ko-fi.com/crookedrussiancam. Oh god, there's so many people on the field. I hate this.
You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself.
Say,
why did I do this?
Who came up with all of these characters? The Dungeon Master, right? Dungeon Master, right? Dungeon Master, right? Dungeon Master, right? Dungeon Master, right?